But after the WCW days, man, what now? How did everything go after that? When the WCW closed down and the Vince them came in with all their stuff, just so on and so forth. I mean, what was the direction then?
Well, my contract was up, and I had some financial advisors tell me how bad things were bleeding financially with the company.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because I was going to try to renew, but things were just going so down south at the time. I remember right after my contract was up, I visited the company a few months later, and that's when they're doing the Raws and Nitros, or excuse me, Nitros and Thunders all on the same night.
Right.
And they're working everybody to death. And it was rough. You know, Rick, Flair, he was miserable. And they're working poor Lance Storm to death. And then when they got bought out by Vince, right? I was going to try to do a deal with ECW, right?
Okay.
At the time, but then they went under. So it was like a domino effect, right?
Like a domino effect, man.
And then I saw the way the WCW people were being treated by Vince. And I'm like,
you know who called that?
Who's that? Yeah.
Oh man, I tried to tell people what was going to go on. Nobody would listen to me, man. But hey, what do I know?
Right.
Yeah. Some people study these things. I studied this game, and hey, it was what it was. But hey, you never know. And people always ask me, "Hey man, your brother did good up there. You know your brother did." I said, "Okay, that's one." I said, "Okay."
When I saw them put Lance Storm in a maid outfit, and when I saw Austin and Kurt Angle kick Buff Bagwell out of the building that night, oh my God. I was like, but they would have a field day with me. Jesus.
Oh my goodness, man. Wow. Oh, Maestro. Oh my God, man. I don't even want to think about that, man.
Oh, it's terrifying.
I don't want to think about that one, man. Goodness. They might have had you in the preacher thing behind a donkey plowing the grass or something like that, man. You know what
I'll be hanging out with the gobbledygooker or something.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Unreal, right?
But people will ask me all the time, "Hey man, why didn't you go to WCW?" Between me and you, why didn't you go to WWF with your brother? I'm like, dog, did y'all see what my brother had to go through?
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah, he had to go through the gauntlet, man. You know what I'm saying? I
fell for him. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't have the patience of my brother. And I just knew us being African Americans and being two badasses for years in Global and WCW, they would have took that. This is just my opinion and what I think. They would have took it and turned it upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know I wouldn't have had the patience for it. And it might have put my brother in a quandary. Because my brother's a great worker. And they knew that. They knew that. But they had to take the aura off of him. You know what I'm saying? The badass, ass-kicking African-American guy. They had to take that aura off of him and put the aura of how you see things on him. You see what I'm saying? And some of the things, about doing the Rock. He comes out there and the Rock goes, "Who the hell are you?" And because I think that's one of the things that made Sting not want to go up there when they did that.
Right.
And then running from somebody like Steve Austin in a grocery store. Okay, you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I tell people, dog, ain't nobody in my family ever ran from nobody in my life. Matter of fact, it's four of us, brothers. And if you ran from somebody, their older brothers would kick your ass.
Yes.
It's just unheard of where I come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And anybody know our last name is Huffman. Any Huffman, all Huffman, girls or boys, know how to fucking fight.
Right.
If
Absolutely.
we don't know nothing else, we know how to fight. You hear the last name Huffman, hey, don't mess with him. So for me to watch that, it was very disturbing. Also, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm the oldest of 15. I know exactly what you're saying.
Huh?
I'm the oldest of 15 kids.
So you know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Ain't no punk in me, bro. I don't even know what that is. Ain't no punk in me. It can't even exist. You know, and where I grew up, it can't even exist. So for me to even watch that, you know, to run from some, you know, bad knee, Daisy Duke wearing bald head, you know, dude, bald head punk trying to act like he a tough ass. I got a problem with that, bro.
Yes, right.
Some punk can't even whoop gnats out of his own ass. I mean, he beats up women, from what I heard. You know, it's easy to beat up a woman. Step my way. Right. That's how I'm looking at that. You know, exactly. With all due respect, that's how I'm looking at that. So to see my brother in that situation, it was like, man, that tore my insides out, bro. I was like,
I can only imagine.
Dog, I'm like, run. I'm scared of somebody.
Yeah.
But anyway, that I mean, I'm whatever, brother. But I knew they're putting him through this. That's what I told people. He's going through that. That's the test. That's the test. And then here comes the racial stuff with Triple H. Remember that?
Oh man, that really, oh man, I can't even, I can't put into words.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Not only you disgraced the man, demagogued the man, embarrassed the man with the racial stuff, then you beat him in the pay-per-view at the same time.
Yeah. And what was the point? What was the point in all that? You know what I mean?
Man, I have no idea. I don't know. Other than we're going to humiliate you so much to try to make you quit. I don't know. But, you know, he survived it. And he came out on the other side, and he came out on top. But look what he had to go through, though. None of those other guys, you know, the Chris Benoit and, you know, and they left a little bit before the company closed. But I think out of everybody that went up after the company closed, I think my brother was the only one that survived, isn't he?
Pretty much.
I mean, that actually
nobody went through that like he did.
Nobody.